So hello guys, welcome back to my channel Code with Med. So today we are going to solve a problem, Cadence algorithm. So in this problem, what we are going to find, like we are given an array and we have to find the maximum. Yeah. So a sub array whose sum is the maximum between all of them, and between all of the sub arrays we can find. Okay, so if we are given an array like this, so we have to find a sub array with the maximum sum among all the sub arrays in this particular array. Okay, so every element can vary from negative, like every array element belongs to any integer. Okay, either it can be negative, either it can be positive, it can be zero. So in this case we have to find maximum sum of the sub array. Okay, okay, cool. So now let us suppose that we are given an array like -9, 3, 7, -11, 5, 7, and 5, 7, and 13, -20, yeah. So this would be enough. So how can we find a sub array? How can we find a sub array whose sum is maximum? So we have to find the maximum sum. You have to find the maximum sum of sub array of this array. Okay. So now for like, yeah. First, what will I do? What will I do is that I'm iterating an iterator it. Let us suppose our iterator is it. What I'm doing is I'm iterating the iterator it among to all the elements of this array. Okay, but remember one thing: if we are having a sum of negative sum, if we are having a negative sum, then we have to like if we have a sub array of negative sum, then there is no need to find that there is no need to consider that sub array. Okay, like if we are given an array consisting of all negative elements, negative elements, then if our maximum, if our sum is, it's obvious that our sum of the whole array will be negative. So in this case what our answer will be the maximum negative element. Okay, we are having like among -13, -2, -5, -10, we are having the maximum sub array sum as -2. But yeah, now let me tell you how will I solve this problem with Cadence algorithm. Okay, so I'm iterating it over this array firstly, and also I am taking the sum as sum is equals to 0. Initially sum is equals to 0, and the final answer will be inside fin. So minus infinity, I take it as minus infinity initially, or if you are taking an integer, then you can take it as minus so you can take it as int min. Okay, so initially our sum will be -9. So is -9 is greater than minus infinity? Yes. So our answer will be -9. Okay, now -9 plus 3, okay, -9 plus 3. So now think, what is greater? -9 plus 3 is greater or plus 3 is greater? Think of it. -9 plus 3 means -6 is greater than 3. Okay, is it true or not? It is false. So it means that we need to neglect this sub array. Okay, we need not to consider -9 in our final maximum sum. Okay, in our final maximum sum, or we are in our iterator in finding the sum. Okay, so obviously minus 6 is if we consider this one, then our sum will be decreased. But if we will not, if we will not consider this one, then our sum will be 3. So obviously 3 is greater than minus 6. So that's why what we are going to do, we are just putting sum as 0 instead of minus 9 plus 6. Okay, look, earlier it sum was minus 9. So for taking for putting the value of 3 here instead of minus 9 plus 3, we are doing what we are replacing minus 9 with 0 plus 3. Okay, instead of minus 9 plus 3, we are substituting it as 0 plus 3. Okay, so 0 plus 3. So this value of sum is now 3. So is 3 greater than minus 9? Obviously it is. So it will become 3. Okay, sum will now become 3, and max sum of final is equals to 3 now. Got it? Yeah. So 3, and now we'll iterate it through to another element, to other element in the array, and 3 plus 7 is 10. Okay, so is 3 greater than 3 plus 7? No, 3 plus 7 is greater, so we will be substituting sum as 3 plus 7, which is equals to 10. Okay, and so the value of sum will be now 10, and the value of final will be maximum of final comma sum. So it is also 10. Got it? Now we will be iterating it to the next element, minus 11. Okay, so now our sum is minus 11 now. Okay, so sum plus is equals to minus 11, which is equals to 10 minus 11, which is equals to minus 1. So is minus 1 is yeah, it is minus 1. So is minus 1 is greater than final? No, so final will remain 10. Okay, and now minus 1, we will be iterating it to the next element, minus 1 plus 5. So is minus 1 plus 5 is greater than 0 plus 5? No, minus 1 plus 5 is not greater than 0 plus 5, because minus 1 plus 5 is equals to minus 4, and 0 plus 5 is 4, and 0 plus 5 is 5. So we will not be considering this this subarray. Okay, when we were having minus 1 as our the value of sum, then it was the sum of the elements of this subarray, because we have already neglected this one. Got it? So now I'm neglecting the subarray sum of this, and I am substituting the sum with the value of, we are replacing this the value of sum from 4 to 0 plus 5. Okay, 4 to 0 plus 5. So now our next subarray starts from here. So now the sum value contains 5. Okay, the sum value contains 5, and the final still contains 10. Okay, so now 5 plus 7, is it greater than 5 plus 7? 13. So 13 is greater than 5. Yes, 13 is greater than 5. So now our sum will contain 13. Sum will contain 13. And is 13 is greater than 10? Yes, 13 is greater than 10. So our final will contain 13. Got it? 13. Okay, so yeah, sorry, 5 plus 7 is 12. So this is 12, and this is also 12. This is 12, and this is also 12. Yeah. Okay, so now 12 plus 13 is 25. So 25 is greater than 13, obviously. 25 is greater than 13. Yeah. Also, so our value of sum is 25, and final is also 25. Final is also 25. So now we are here, and we now need to iterate it to the next element. So 25 minus 20, is it greater than 25? No, it is not greater than 25, but our sum will be having 5. Okay, so our sum will be having 5. But now our what now our iteration is ended because now our iterator is present at the last index. Okay, so the final value of sum is fin is equals to 25, and yeah, it is the only variable that matters at the last, because our sum contains a temporary, like the temporary subarray that we are considering during the iteration. Okay, so now let's move toward the coding part. So guys, here our code is. So in line number 14, as you can see that I have taken answer as answer is my final one. Okay, so as I have already explained you that the final contains the final answer. So in here I am taking find as answer and sum as current. Okay, so current is my sum according to the variables that I have explained you according. Yeah. So now my iterator is I, and I am iterating through whole array. And initially my answer contains int min, or you can say minus infinity in the tutorial case. I have taken it as minus infinity. Okay, so my current is 0 initially. So as you can see that I have taken current as a max of current plus ARRI, or you can say 0 plus ARRI. Oh, sorry. So yeah, 0 plus ARRI, 0 plus ARRI. Yeah, I should be less than n, and current is equals to max of current plus ARRI, 0 plus ARRI. That like as I have explained you that minus 9 plus 3 is greater, or 0 plus 3 is greater. The same case is being coded in line number 17. Okay, yeah. So, and at each iteration I am checking whether my final answer is correct, or my final answer is containing the maximum subarray sum, or current is containing the maximum subarray sum. As I am returning my answer, you can see I can return my answer. So yes, at the last I'm returning my answer. So like if I submit my code, then you can see here that my answer is correct. So guys, I'm going to upload another question, a very typical one, a very nice question on this cadence algorithm in my very next video. So please be with Code with Matt and keep coding. Thank you.